Before we continue with this video, visit my new business venture, carmarshal.com. For your next vehicle purchase, we advertise over 100,000 vehicles nationwide. That's carmarshal.com. The link is in the description.
Almost landed one porter.
Seems harmless, but apparently someone thought it was a moneymaker. Enough a 5-year-old and her mom were told to file for a business license. Fox 26, your hometown news connection reporter Liz Gonzalez tells us about the apology the city is now making to the little girl.
The 5-year-old set up her lemonade stand in the middle of the summer here in her driveway. It may not seem like a big deal, but apparently it was to someone who filed a complaint with City Hall. A rite of passage almost landed one Porterville family in hot water with the city.
I didn't see any problem with a little girl having a lemonade stand.
5-year-old Autumn put up the stand in June.
She wanted to buy a new bike to ride around her new neighborhood.
DeHaas reached out to family members. She spread the word on social media, and by the end of the day,
she made about $80 that day and she got to buy her bike. It meant so much just to be able to know that she earned her own money and that mom and dad didn't have to go buy her. She got to bring her own wallet in and go buy it herself and pay at the cash register.
But fast forward to last Friday. She got this letter in the mail from City Hall.
It shall be unlawful.
It says she needs to pay for a business license for her daughter's lemonade stand. Also attached, a printout of the Facebook post.
I was just kind of thrown back by that because first of all, I didn't really appreciate a screenshot picture of my daughter being sent to me.
There's no excuse to why that should have been sent.
Porterville City Manager John Lawless says a complaint was received anonymously. The city followed up on it, as it does with all of them, and someone sent the letter to DeHaas. Now Lawless says that children do not need a business license to sell lemonade or any other goodies.
We want our youth to be engaged in looking at business opportunities. We received a complaint, which I think is a sad commentary.
DeHaas is just glad her family doesn't owe anything, and her daughter learned an important lesson.
There's always going to be bitter people or bad people, but there's always going to be good outweighing everybody.
Autumn's mom says that she just can't wait to set up another lemonade stand. With the holidays just around the corner, she says she wouldn't be surprised if her daughter decides to use that money in order to sponsor a family or a classmate with Christmas gifts. In Porterville, Liz Gonzalez, Fox 26, your hometown news connection.
The city manager and at least one city councilman went to apologize to Autumn and her mother. They were not home, but they're hoping to meet with them sometime in the next week.
State authorities fine 5-year-old girl for selling lemonade without business license. A 5-year-old is getting a harsh dose of the police state after selling lemonade to buy a new bike and then getting a fine for not having a permit. By Matt Agarist, November 4, 2017. Porterville, CA. The state knows no empathy, logic, or reason and will enforce its most asinine decrees even if it means targeting an innocent 5-year-old girl's lemonade stand. Without resistance, this encroachment upon our everyday activities is as inevitable as the tide. In Porterville, California, a family is learning this harsh reality of the state after they were issued a citation from City Hall for $59, the local fee for applying for a new license plus a fine. Autumn Thomason proudly set up the stand outside her family's home last June as a means of raising money to buy a bicycle. She sold lemonade, candy, and snacks and raised a whopping $82, enough to buy herself a new bike. Her family took to Facebook to celebrate the young entrepreneur's hard work. Advertisement. It meant so much to know she earned her own money that mom and dad didn't need to go buy her. She got to bring her own wallet and buy it herself and pay at the cash register, DeHaas told Fox 26. However, her entrepreneurial spirit was crushed this week after her mother received the threatening note of extortion in the mail. What kind of world do we live in where kids can't do lemonade stand or any kind of stands for that matter without getting in trouble? Gabby DeHaas wrote of her daughter's extortion over lemonade. How are we supposed to show our kids to work hard for what they want and to expand their ideas/entrepreneurship if they need a license for every little thing? I just got fined for my daughter have a 3-hour lemonade a couple months ago, so she could know how to earn enough money to know a value of $1. I'm not mad about the money for the fine, I'm mad about the pettiness of the reasoning. These things are just straight wrong. The citation included a printout of DeHaas' Facebook post advertising her daughter's stand. Read more. Don't shoot me. Video shows cops hold 5 innocent children at gunpoint for playing basketball. I was thrown back by that. I didn't appreciate a screenshot of my daughter sent back to me, DeHaas said. After DeHaas' post began to pick up steam, however, authorities quickly backpedaled once their ridiculous extortion scheme was exposed. Porterville City Manager John Lawless told Fox 26 the letter was sent in response to a complaint filed with the city. He is now apologizing. There's no excuse why it should have been sent, he said. We want our youth to be engaged and looking at business opportunities. DeHaas told Fox 26 that her daughter learned a valuable lesson about this entire debacle. There's always gonna be bitter people or bad people, she said. But there's always gonna be good outweighing everybody. Despite claiming that this letter should not have been sent, the reality of the matter is that municipalities across the United States carry out similar rackets on a daily basis, especially in California. As TFTP previously reported, Orange County authorities shut down Annabelle Lockwood's small business and gave her 30 days to get the proper permit and license. The permit was said to cost around $200, but in order to secure the permit, Annabelle was told she'd need to meet a bevy of government requirements, costing $3,500, just to serve fresh squeezed fruit juices to thirsty passers-by. Bearing down on the age-old tradition of youngsters setting up lemonade stands demonstrates how obsessed the state has become in regulating small business. It appears that Annabelle made it through the gauntlet, with the help of many who donated to her GoFundMe account after reading her story, and Thomason received an apology. Others, however, are not so fortunate. Read more. Cop beats 4-year-old boy, puts him in critical condition. In Portland, Oregon, an 11-year-old girl wanted to sell mistletoe from their farm at a holiday market to help her dad pay for her braces, which cost $5,000. But the Parks Bureau refused to let her set up without a permit, lease, or concession agreement. She was told she could beg instead.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America, you know. But at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, what we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So That case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.